Hey everyone, this is Bolthret, and welcome to our special one-shot of When the End Comes. I'm going to introduce our director, Sandra, and bring in our players. Alrighty. And it's up to our director. I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very excited to do this tonight. For me, it's night. And I thought it would be good to tell you a little bit about this game. It's a game I created based on the Breathless system. And uh, it is a downward spiral in a way. I've already told players, I'm here to kill you. Um, I'm sorry for that, but I'm gonna do that. So that's already first a bit of warning. It's a horror game, which means that safety is very important. We discussed our lines and fails through the RPG consent checklist. Um, and the players can send me an X in a chat we have if they feel uncomfortable in any way at any point, and I will change directions immediately. Um, trigger warnings, I'm gonna say probably some mentions of blood, gore, mutilation, injury, and almost certainly death. Um, so it's as I said, it's a horror game. It's I think the main thing you need to know about what you're about to witness is that the skill checks have an initial die attributed to it. So there are 6 skills, and the default is a D4, but the 3 skills the players feel their characters are more proficient in have a D6, a D8, or a D10. And each time they use a skill, that skill die is going to drop 1 rating. So a D10 becomes a D8, D6, and we don't go lower than a D4 because by then the chances of success have diminished to nearly impossible. So
then we immediately perish.
It goes down very fast because you have these stress points which function kind of the HP of this game. And that can be a mental stress or physical injury/stress. And when you gain your 3rd point of stress, you die. And what happens after death? Well, we'll see if we get to that point. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But we'll see. And I thought it would be a good idea to have you introduce your characters, just in a few, whatever you want to say about them, their name, what maybe what they look like, and maybe 1 or 2 things you want to say about them.
Okay. I can go first.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm playing Knox Bridgecourt. He is the jock. He has a full head of blonde hair. He's the school quarterback. Is going to a great college. And he's just gonna probably be a jerk the whole game. So glad to be playing him. So we'll go to Jen next.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Josie Brandt. She is the stoner, and she has black hair, which you don't know if that's her natural color or not. A couple of blue streaks in it. She's definitely an emo kid, and writes poetry. Also sells pot. So she grows in her bedroom, and her parents are fine with this.
Camera's doing. Camera's doing stuff again.
You can see it.
Hello, I'm playing I'm Aloysius. I'm playing Tim Iverson, the rebel with the luscious locks of hair and the perfect CW appropriate amount of stubble. You know, it has to be a certain length. It can't be longer than that. Otherwise, you gotta shave it because no beards allowed on the CW. So the perfect CW amount of stubble, and he's wearing like a jean jacket with a hoodie under it, but the sleeves have been cut off the hoodie. And yeah, he thinks most everyone at the school sucks.
Come on, high school's the best time of your life.
Oh, yes.
At least to the jock it is.
I don't think Tim agrees, but we'll see.
He just needs to get involved with stuff, man. Quit being such a downer.
At this point in the day, the last bell of the day rings, and the students of Middleton High School excitedly exit the classrooms, heading home for a weekend of Halloween fun with a Halloween party tomorrow here in the gymnasium as one of the many events that have been planned for these days filled with horror, pumpkins, and fake gore. Tonight, for instance, there's going to be a rave in the woods. Illegal, of course, but who cares? It's Halloween weekend, so...
Who wants to go to a legal rave?
Yeah, that's so boring. But unfortunately for 3 students here in high school, their plans for tonight have been cancelled, if they had any.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know. Would Knox, Josie, or Tim have any plans on a Friday night?
Well, Knox is very popular, so he would have been invited to at least 5 parties. He would only choose, maybe he might go to 1 or 2 of them, just make an appearance, and quickly leave because, he has to be seen and get to the other parties. So tonight really is really pissing him off that he can't just do what he wants. So.
Yeah. Tim would probably, just like roam around town, and then since the local police would probably have their hands full with all of the illegal parties happening, it would be the perfect opportunity to just start vandalizing some stuff around town. So that probably would have been his thing to do for the night, but that's not happening now.
Right. Josie just wants to go home and watch scary movies. She wasn't invited to anybody's parties.
And that's probably every year.
You're pretty used to it by now, yeah.
Yeah, you now have been ordered to report in room 107 for the detention you received. And I was curious, for what exactly? What would get your character in trouble?
Knox didn't do anything wrong.
Never. He was falsely blamed.
Nah, he'll just kind of come in and just put his feet up on a desk or something like that. Just brood.
I'd say like one of Knox's cronies was probably like harassing somebody, and Tim was like, and then just like took him and like slammed him into some lockers, maybe a bit too hard. And so that's why he's here.
Okay, so Josie is here because she just could not deal with gym class today and just walked out of the school and went home. So, yep.
Just refusing.
Didn't do the classic thing of just hiding under the bleachers until class was near its end.
Nah. Just needed to get out of there,
Yeah, now I totally understand.
Knox was probably blamed for the said incident with slamming someone into lockers or something, and just again, his father will be calling the principal on Monday to address this.
Yeah, yes, of course.
It can't have anything on his permanent record, but
you see when you enter this classroom, it's and Mr. Anderson is waiting there for you. He's he's the arts and crafts teacher at school. I don't know if you would have arts and crafts, but you know probably who he is. I've seen him around quite often, and he is just waiting there, watching you come in.
Is he like the designated detention teacher that always gets stuck with that job?
Often, yes.
Okay.
He's just a little bit of those one of those teachers who get stuck with these kinds of jobs. It's a bit funny because he's usually the one or one of those who get stuck with those jobs. Where others are more likely to get out of those. But
just like your arts and crafts. What else you got going on? You can stay after for a while, watch some troublemakers.
You're one level below the shop teacher.
Yeah, probably. And you also see why, and there's probably another reason why he's there, and he's the designated teacher for this at this point, because he he is has a bag in front of him, and you see some Halloween decorations sticking out of it. And he's trying to untangle probably one piece of decoration, a string where all these paper pumpkins and bats and all these very cheesy, very, I think, even old looking paper. It's like the decoration that they put up every year for the last, I think, 10 years maybe now, and then they take it down and just put them in a bag and see what happens next year.
I'd probably go and like try and help him like untangle it and stuff.
Oh, thank you, Tim.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Anderson.
This is exactly why I asked for you to help me. I've been tasked with decorating the gymnasium for the party tomorrow, and I could use some help. So instead of having you write some boring essay, I thought you would be perfect for helping here.
Sure. I don't. Like, doesn't like student council or whatever usually like handle this kind of thing? I mean, I'm not objecting to doing this over writing a stupid paper, but I'm just curious, like, why they like stuck you with this job.
Oh, they had I don't know actually. They just asked me to do this, and you I'm sorry, but you're the ones who got stuck with it and me.
All right.
What's this going to take, like 20 minutes? Like, come on, let's just go do it and get done with it. Then we can go home, right?
Oh yeah. If it's done and it's done properly, then you can go. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Better than sitting here and writing a dumb paper.
Gets up and grabs whatever, box of stuff or whatever. And she's like, all right, let's go. Come on, let's get this over with.
Yes, all the other stuff is in the gymnasium, and he walks out of this classroom, and you walk down the hallway, and you know that the gymnasium is attached to the main building through a corridor. And as you walk through that corridor, you see through the windows that the weather outside it has been drowsy all day, or gray outside, but you see that there are more clouds. It's starting to rain outside. It's gotten quite dark actually, and these large dark clouds have built up for as far as the eye can see through those windows. And in the distance, even you maybe even see some lightning, and you're sure that the Raven of Forest tonight will get wet feet. Although that will not stop the party from happening, of course. But
They're gonna get hit by lightning, aren't they?
yeah, I don't know. If
They
they're not
all
careful.
they all miraculously get struck by the same lightning bolt
Same one.
somehow.
Pinballs
It,
around. You know.
Yeah, it like shoots down, then just splinters off and just hits all of them.
Mhm.
We're already killing ourselves in advance. So.
Don't give me ideas. And as you enter the gymnasium, you see these are these two double doors that let you enter there. It's not a very big gymnasium. There is one stand on the left side of this hall, of this room. You see that a small podium has been, well, a small stage has been built on the far side of the room, in between the two doors that go to the locker rooms. And you see to your right two double doors, and you know one is a kind of emergency exit, which is heading directly into one of the fields surrounding this school, and the other one is the room where all the gym supplies are, mats, and all the other gym equipment. But these doors are, as per usual, closed. And you see that Mr. Anderson has already been busy, or at least has put multiple of bags and crates up onto that stage. And in these bags, you see the same kind of decoration. Yeah, as I said, it's not in a very very good state, having been put up and torn down every year over and over and over again and stuffed into that box until the next year. But hey, that's what you got. He
They
is
could
always
go to Dollar General and get some more on the first. I mean, geez.
You think the school has the budget to go to Dollar General?
Yeah.
Hell
Probably
no.
not. I mean, come on. You
Doesn't
know?
everyone have money for that?
no.
Jeez.
No.
And you do see some additional craft supplies next to it. So some paper, some scissors. You actually see some pumpkins next to it, with some carving knives. They I don't know if they trust you entirely with that, but okay, fine. You can he points to that. Yeah, if it's not sufficient, you can always add more. There's some glue, and there are these craft supplies they want to you can use if you want to. He directs you, points you towards these crates and bags there, and I have some other preparations to make. I'll be back here in an hour. to see how everything is getting along, and if you're done, then you're done. So we'll see.
All right.
All right.
Is there a ladder or something like that for us to put stuff up high and stuff? Or?
Not that you see at this moment, but there are a lot of stepping stools or these kind of things, probably in the room with the materials.
Okay. All right. He's gonna go grab something like that so he can start hanging garland or whatever up on the walls or whatever, and just
These things look older than we are.
Yeah, these are ancient. They gotta be from like, I don't know, the 2000s. So.
Maybe, I don't know. It's gonna
All right.
fall apart.
All right, somebody want to help me put up this stuff up on the wall here?
Sure.
Tim is gonna go work on gutting some pumpkins.
So, Josie, you got anything?
Yeah.
All right.
How many? They're already rolled.
He like pulls out his wallet and he's got cash. He's like, I don't know, like 5.
Okay. And I go into my backpack and I pull out 5 of them and count them up. Like, all right, yeah, that's gonna be $25 today.
All right.
There you go.
It's not a problem for him. So thanks. Just
All right.
Stuff some in his pocket. So
Don't smoke them in here. You'll set off the fire alarm.
No. These are party favors for later. So.
Okay, that's fine.
So what are you doing after this?
Probably nothing. Going home and watching scary movies, maybe. Yeah.
He doesn't offer anything after that.
No. I start handing you some of the things to put on the wall.
If it seems like that's where he would have invited her to go somewhere, he didn't.
No, she wouldn't have gone anyway.
Just starts getting tape or whatever, and just start hanging stuff up. So.
Yeah, I'm just like passing him stuff so you can.
From them.
Yep.
Nox and Tim, could you roll me an agility?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Just to see how if you can, Nox, if you can keep your balance on where you're standing, and for Tim to see how the carving is going.
Oh boy, I got a 1.
Oh no.
I got a 5.
Okay. Is there a particular design Tim is going for, or the classic?
Well, how many pumpkins are there to carve? Because if there were like multiple, I don't think he'd do the same thing for each one of them.
Okay.
I think you see 5 or something, not that much, but.
Okay, yeah, I think he would definitely do sort of like the classic, like pointy eyes and like jagged smile, and then he'd probably do a bat that maybe looks like a bit too much like the Batman logo, and he'd probably do like an Ankh. Because maybe he's getting into a vampire game that a lot of other people don't.
Nerds.
Yeah, nerd shit. Then he'd probably do a ghost, and then like the last one, he'd probably do like a witch silhouette, like on a broomstick, in front of like a crescent moon or something.
Nice.
Fancy.
I like that.
I'm still hanging up garland, and he's already carved up 5 pumpkins already. And apparently not going well because I rolled a 1. So
Yeah, it's you. I think you're trying a bit to a ladder would have been safer probably. And you have to reach up a little bit further than probably is safe. So You feel the I don't know what you're standing on if it's a small table or anything
Yeah,
like that.
well, something completely unsafe. So.
Yeah.
But he's 18.
And
He's going to live forever. So he doesn't
yeah, exactly. You feel the table shift underneath your feet. It has been it's quite not really slippery, but it doesn't grip very well. And you come crashing down.
Oh,
And you take 1 stress for that.
maybe not use the table anymore.
Did he come down maybe his arm or his like?
Yeah, I guess, or his arm or his leg, maybe, that he tried to catch himself. And
Oh, the coach is going to kill me. I got to play tomorrow. All right. All right. We're going to blame the school for this because this wasn't safe. You know, we shouldn't have been doing stuff like this. I mean,
You didn't have to use a table, dumbass. Use
Shut
a
up.
Aren't there like
ladder.
step stools or something around here? I mean,
shut up. All right. Just
Hey.
carve your little pumpkins. All right.
oh, we're gonna have a fight here,
And
aren't
then
we?
and then I just like turned one towards him.
Some of us are more important to the school than others. Okay.
Oh,
It's the
oh,
truth.
really now?
It's the truth.
I'm sorry. Is that your nepotism talking? Oh my goodness.
Oh, this
I,
is gonna go on
I
all night, isn't it?
I can't hear you over the sound of your dad's money that I don't give a shit about.
All right. He's going to start walking over towards Tim like, what the fuck
Uh-oh.
did you say about my dad?
That he's got money, but you know, I don't know why you're taking that as an insult, since seemingly you're always flaunting about how important your dad is and how much money he has and how much you have because he has so much money.
All right. He's going to shove him.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just
Are
shut
you
up, nerd, all right?
Are you gonna resist that, Tim?
Yeah, I'll like stand my ground.
Okay.
I'll like try to plant. I'll try to like plant my feet.
Nox, roll me a strength.
Okay.
Tim, roll me a resilience.
Okay.
You got a 3.
7.
We did just injure your arm,
It
so
was his bad
yeah.
arm, so that's
Yeah.
that's my happiness, of course. So
It hurts really badly, and Tim doesn't move an inch. It's more
just
than your
shut up,
ego,
man.
probably.
Yeah, just shut up, all right? Let's just get this crap done, and we can get out of here.
Whatever.
And he'll kind of stomp back over to where he was putting up the garland. He's like, all right, Josie, how about you hold the desk this time, okay, so I don't fall off?
I thought it was a table, but if you're using a
Whatever,
desk,
whatever,
I mean,
whatever.
I'm not that
The
big.
table.
I don't think I can, like, I'll try.
Oh my God, it's not that difficult, okay? You hold it, and I'll get the stuff up, okay?
Yeah, fine.
All right.
Okay, you'll keep decorating for the next 20 minutes, I think.
Sure.
And you hear that has started pouring outside. You hear the rain coming down on the roof rather heavily. No. At the moment, no thunder, but yeah, it probably is heading your direction. And yeah, you just continue with what you're doing.
Yep.
Is there anything? Do you keep going until you think, okay, this is kind of finished, or is there anything in between that you
Probably the kind of finished.
All right, looks good to me. Right.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Decorations are on the wall. I mean,
yeah, you're gonna get down to like, all right, where's Anderson? He said he's gonna be back in like an hour. So I mean, we're already done. We knew it was only gonna take us like 20 minutes to do this. So.
Yeah. So I don't know. Give him a minute. I don't know what he's doing, but
And are we allowed to have like our cell phones with us to?
Josie doesn't have a cell phone. She doesn't want to be tracked by anything.
She's too worried that the FBI is tracking her movements.
You never know.
In a gymnasium.
Knox is going to pull out his phone and just start texting, whoever. He's a teenager. His phone is his lifeline to the world. So
Right.
Tim's probably gonna like go behind some of the bleachers and then like pull out his knife and then just like carve into the wall. My dad is rich. Knox.
Would I see this?
I went behind the bleachers,
yeah,
so
I
I
didn't
guess
think you would see it. Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
so. I guess it depends on how obsessed with your phone you are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, he's in his own little world. He's
He
important.
has so many people to text, so
Of
many
course,
people to be
yeah.
important to. So
His notifications were just blowing up the whole time. He was,
Oh my
he was
gosh.
drawn away. So
yeah, 20 minutes. 20
Wow.
minutes.
20 whole minutes.
A whole 20 minutes. Also, the efficiency Tim must have had to carve 5 pumpkins in 20
I was gonna
minutes.
say, that was an amazing feat.
Very skilled.
Very used to it. Like, yearly ritual.
Mhm.
Has it down
It's
to a
family tradition.
science. Yeah.
At that point, I think as Knox is using his cell phone, multiple things happen at the same time. I think you hear. No, at first you see at your cell phone that in an instance, you lose your reception. And I think even 2 or 3 seconds later, you hear this loud, how do you call that? Boom, by almost.
Oh.
It
What the
is,
fuck was that?
Thunder?
and the lights go off.
Great.
All right, so he's getting his phone. He's getting the flashlight app out.
Mm.
Shining around.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Great. Now we're here with the power's out. I guess this is where one of us gets killed, right?
I mean, if you're,
Was that your intent?
If you're volunteering,
He's the one with the knife, not me. So.
Mm.
anyway, let's go try and find Mr. A.
It's probably in the teacher's lounge.
You don't have to look that far, because when you walk towards the doors that is connecting the gymnasium to the corridor, they swing open, and you see this figure stumbling in, and you see the lightning illuminate them from the back. And this figure stumbles forward. You hear
Mr.
and he
Anderson,
just collapses.
Oh shit! I'll run
Whoa.
towards them.
All right, I'm gonna walk over and kind of from a distance see if I can figure out.
He'll come over. He's shining his phone.
Yeah, if I could see with the flashlight, I'm gonna be like, oh my.
Yeah, I'll like run towards him and like turn him over so I can like see what's like
Going
what the
on.
deal is.
Mm-hmm.
Before you turn him over, you see this is Mr. Anderson. But turning me over is a bit difficult because he has quite a large knife in his bag.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
I was just kidding, man. Is this a joke or something? I mean,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
oh, shit.
Okay.
This
Oh
is.
shit. Oh shit. And I guess he'll like quickly, like he knows that he shouldn't pull it out. Like is Mr. A still like breathing, or he's still got a pulse or whatever?
Make me a intellect check.
Terrible. Better than a 1. 3.
Oh, that's it's not that bad. You yeah, you discern that he's dead.
Oh shit.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, probably that knife punctured probably his lung from behind. Yeah, and you cannot discern. You're probably not that that good at biology.
No, absolutely not.
So he probably was stabbed.
Thank you, Crash.
He would probably was stabbed, and not in front of the gymnasium, of course, because you don't see anyone in that corridor. So his lungs would have been filled with blood quite quickly.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Knox wants to go up, and so we had opened the doors, and that's when he stumbled in.
And yeah, you were heading that direction, and he just kind of fell through it, kind of.
Okay.
All right.
So he's in front of
He
those
wants to
doors.
look out the doors and see if he sees anybody's like shining the light around.
Okay. You as you shine your light into that corridor, you see that there is something written on the wall of that corridor, and it's
He's like holding it up, like trying to read it.
It's this crimson color that you don't like. And as you move your cell phone or the light of the cell phone over it, you see that it says
Okay, that's true.
That's good. That's good.
And that's the other wall.
That's it. That's further into the gymnasium.
No, it says snitches die first.
What does that mean? What?
I am going to so there's like the 2 doors. There's like aside from the one that leads into the hallway, there's the one that like leads outside, and then there's the one that like is the storage room for like the gym supplies and stuff. Okay, yes. I'm gonna go to the one for the gym supplies, and I'm gonna like open it up, and I'm gonna like root around looking for like hockey sticks or something. Or like an equivalent thereof, just like an improvised weapon.
And you find that the goalie mask is missing.
Yeah, you roam around a little bit, and yeah, I guess that some they're probably as old as the decoration, but they're not the richest school. But yeah, you find something like a hockey stick or these wooden sticks they use for setting up parkours or anything like that. So
All right,
yeah.
cool. I will take one of those. And do they by chance have like a hockey mask or anything?
No, I don't think so.
All right, fair enough.
Mhm. All right.
Yeah, for like half a second, he's like, "I can be Casey Jones," but he's like, "No, focus, and then so he'll just take the stick and then like go reconvene with the others.
Knox is thinking he needs to call 911. Like this isn't
Is your
cool
phone
anymore.
working?
He's trying, like, getting any kind of signal or anything. No.
None.
Oh.
Mm.
All right. I don't know. What do we do, guys?
Well, I say we got two options: A, leave, or B, we see if anybody else is in the school and can maybe get in touch with somebody. I don't know.
Oh man.
I bet the teacher's lounge has a landline. Might not be out.
Maybe.
You mean like those old phones?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, yeah. All right.
I mean, I don't think look at the state of the decorations we're using. They probably haven't upgraded.
So
the
yeah,
phone in
like
there.
either the teacher's lounge or like the front office, where the secretary is. Well, probably one of those.
One of those.
places.
Whatever we run into first, I guess.
So all right. All right. Knox is very out of his element when he can't.
You doing
take
all right
control.
there, Knox?
No, I'm not good, man.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna reach in his pocket and pull out one of the joints, and he's like fumbling.
Don't smoke anything here.
There's already a
Unless
dead
you
body here. You think they're worried about us smoking weed in the goddamn gymnasium?
You're gonna set off the fire alarm, and we'll have the fire department here in a minute.
Yeah, and that's good because then somebody comes and helps us.
All right. I pull out.
That's actually not terrible logic.
Yeah, here. All right, fine. Anybody else want one?
He's like, fingers are trembling. And he's like,
I'm good.
You're good. All right. Where's the fire alarm? Stand under it.
But also by that logic, you could just take your lighter and just hold it up to the sprinkler system, and then it would go off, and that would alert the fire department. You don't have to smoke a joint. Arguably, just holding the lighter up will be more efficient.
Honestly, I think he probably has to smoke a joint at this point.
He's taking a few hits just to try to start to try to mellow himself out.
Yeah,
he's gonna freak out.
It's fine. Mm-hmm.
He's not.
This is the good stuff,
It doesn't react just yet. We'll see if it will probably in the future.
That's
but
cool. He's like holding up his phone, see if he can find like a fire alarm on the walls somewhere in the gym.
Yeah, not that far.
So he'll wander off by himself.
Oh. Oh, that's a bad idea.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He's wandering off by himself, holding up his phone, trying to find a fire alarm.
You're pressing the writing on the wall back towards the main building because in your logic probably around there somewhere.
He's gonna come back real high and not know what's going on.
Yep. Knox, roll me a resilience check.
Okay.
Just to see how well that joint goes down.
Yes, see if it works.
It's the good stuff, I'm telling you.
You got an 8.
Oh.
Probably not the first one this week, and it actually calms your nerves a little bit.
I got this.
Logical thinking. Jen, what did you want to say for Josie?
Honestly, we could just leave. I mean,
honestly, not the worst plan.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get rained on, but that's not a big deal.
I'm sure everything will be fine if we go outside. So.
I mean, I don't know. Somebody did this. They're probably still here somewhere. You want to stick around for that?
Not
Me either.
particularly.
Yeah. I mean, we could just go. I
I'm
mean,
a hero on the
technically,
field,
we
not
have
in
served
school.
detention, right? So
Yeah, we were here. We decorated, and he
Yeah,
died.
Right.
So
Yes, but there's a dead man.
doesn't mean we did it. You didn't
We
touch
didn't
that
do
knife,
it.
did you?
yeah.
No, but also there's a dead man.
Yeah.
He was old. He was gonna die soon anyway.
I
so.
think we should tell somebody about that.
Probably.
When I get my phone working, we'll call 911.
I don't think your phone's going to work if the lightning is like shorted out all the stuff, but the landline might work if we can find
Why
one.
is this happening to me?
I don't know. What'd you do to get here? I mean,
I didn't do anything wrong, man.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
All
right. All right. I say we go to the front office. That probably has the best chance of having a landline.
All right. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. You walk through that corridor back into the main building, and the offices are. It's a bit of a U-shaped main building. Gymnasium is to the right of it. So you walk into the left hallway, and you know that the offices are down the hall. It's still, it doesn't, the lights haven't come up back yet. So you walk through that hallway. You know these offices are they're down the hall. It also serves as a reception or as an entering area for visitors. And you see a desk and lots of cabinets, probably file cabinets where dossiers of the students are. You see there is this computer desktop on the desk, and next to it there's a phone, a landline.
All right, I was right. Who do we call?
911.
911.
You have to
I don't have to
dial
listen
9
to me though.
The police. All right, rich boy whose dad is so important, get on the fucking phone.
All right.
They'll probably listen to you,
Okay. He's gonna. He's like, do I have to dial 9 first to get an outside line to do 911?
I
Yes.
don't know.
Yes,
like,
you
I don't
can't
know.
be this stupid.
I'm not
Excuse me.
stupid. I'm just scared. All right. So
Ooh.
It's
Really?
911. It's one of the easiest numbers.
he's going to glare at Tim, but just is there a dial tone first? Like when it picks up the phone.
No.
It's not working. Slams it down.
Great.
All right,
I'll say Tim would then probably proceed to just hit the phone with the hockey stick real quick.
That's not going to help. I mean,
It's more out of frustration than anything else, but
All right,
for
let's
anyone who wants to, make me a perception check.
okay. Let me see what I need for that one.
4.
Perception is an 8, so I have a 5
Okay.
for perception right now.
I got a 1.
Jux died first, right?
Yeah.
You, Tim and Josie, you both see that the line that connects this phone to the wall has been cut. That's why there is no.
Isn't it working?
And I think when Tim is hitting that phone, a piece of plastic probably launches itself. You can determine where knocks, but probably is heading your direction.
What was that?
Plastic thing, maybe?
Probably sticks right here in your shoulder, here in your neck, or anywhere. That gives you 1 stress.
Are you stressed?
He's gonna die of anything else except.
I think the stress is going to kill him.
Maybe. Yeah. He's not used to being stressed out.
Just has a heart attack at the age of 18.
All right.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we could try, but
come on. He's just holding out the office doors. He's just heading for a door just to get out of the school.
Oh yeah, the one of the front doors is at your right hand. This is one of the first offices or rooms in this hallway. These are those swinging double doors with these large handles, and you see you try to push them open, but they don't budge.
What is this, Oak Hill? Where are all these doors? I can't open them. So
what the hell are you talking about?
it's like that movie I was watching about the people in the mental asylum. They got all the zombies killed them.
Okay, I gave you too many.
I guess I will like go over to Knox and like try to help him like push the door open or something.
Is it pull and he's pushing on them?
It should be pushed. This is an exit to a public building.
Right.
Can I use my strength to?
Yes, you can use your strength.
Okay.
And Tim, maybe use your perception.
Okay.
I got a 6.
3.
Okay. With this the you push really hard, and you know that with this kind of strength, you would these are just from these swinging doors, so that would be easy. And it gives way a centimeter or something like that, very small. And Tim, as you look through there, you see that there is something wrapped around it or stuck between it, or there is something on the other side that makes it kind of impossible to open it.
What the what's going on, man? He's holding back tears because he's getting really
Stressed.
He's getting really stressed because things like this shouldn't happen to him.
All right. Well, I mean, we could try to break a window and climb through.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
What Josie said.
Not the worst idea.
Yeah. Okay. Let's find one that doesn't have mesh in it. And then try that. I'm gonna walk through the office a bit more and see if there's like a normal window in there somewhere.
Not in this office, but probably one of the other rooms. Or classrooms.
Yeah, let's just go find a classroom.
Yeah, they should have it. All right. So first classroom, walking in.
Okay. As you exit that office and walk a bit back into the hallway and to the next classroom, you hear this noise or this sound coming from the other hallway. If you have the U-turn,
right.
from the other side of the building, actually. It maybe it sounds. Make me a perception check, Josie,
Okay.
to see what you hear.
All right. So perception is a D8, and I used a D8 last time. So what do I use now? It goes down, right?
D6. Yeah.
D6. Okay, I can do that. It's a 4.
Okay. It sounds like footsteps.
Somebody's
Sounds like
coming.
someone here.
Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. I go out of the classroom. I open the door to, or tried to.
Maybe it's the janitor.
Why would the janitor be here now?
I don't know. Don't they work or something like after hours? I don't know.
Not this late.
Sometimes, but
I mean, but
Isn't that what we pay them for?
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
You open the door towards a classroom.
Okay.
It's it's a classroom. I don't know if you would have been in there quite some time.
man,
And
these puns are on fire.
I really like it. And they it's the history classroom, and it's weird. You see that there you don't know exactly what happened here.
Oh.
But the tables and the chairs are all shoved aside, like there has been a struggle. You see some blood on the floor. Not much, only a few drops. And yeah, that's it.
What the fuck is going on?
Nobody drew like a pentagram or anything on the floor, right?
Not yet.
I don't know what Josie's up to, but
okay, so I'm gonna go over to the windows on the side of the classroom that leads to outside and see if we can like break one and climb through.
Okay. Make me a strength
Strength check. Okay, that's a D4, and I got a 3.
Nice.
Mhm.
You take one of the chairs, trying to swing it.
Slam it into the window. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I do. I pick it up and I'm like, let's see if it works.
Not quite. These windows are sturdier than you anticipated. So it has a little crack in it at the moment, but
that's not enough.
Nothing.
That's not going to do it.
Knox,
Anybody
help her
else
out.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, he's going to grab a desk, just swing it at the window.
Wow.
Okay,
So
make me a strength.
Okay, so now he's down to D. He started at D10, so he's used his strength once, so it should be a D8 now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so make sure I was keeping track of it, right? Yeah. Oh, 1. So.
Oh no!
One.
How many of
Oh
those did
my
you smoke?
God.
Because it's
I'm stressed out because my arm hurts. So.
That's your third stress, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
When they
You,
have to take notes, we're in trouble. So.
oh no!
Okay.
This is the fastest that I got to kill someone.
Oh no!
Ghosts.
in
Ghosts.
under
ghosts,
an hour.
Ghosts.
Oh wow! Yeah.
You swing that okay, let's do it like this. You swing that desk towards the window, and it goes through actually, or at least at first you think it does. It gives it has a loud sound, and you see the desk flies through that window. The only thing, the same thing as what happened with the phone, as Nox turns, maybe even kind of triumphantly showing what has happened and that it worked, that his brute strength saved the day. Both of you see this large piece of glass embedded, probably even here in his throat, and you see
Oh no!
blood coming out, and you feel weaker and weaker, Nox, at this moment. And you slump to the floor. You're let's say you're conscious for maybe next minute.
We'll let your dad know.
I was saying, and then in his head, Tim just thinks, "I'd feel bad, but I don't." So.
What do we do now?
Brittany, I love her.
Who the hell is Brittany?
Probably one of the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
You
what do we do now? I mean,
so did the window break successfully, or no? Like, no, not at all.
it's double glass.
I see.
with that one, no,
Mhm.
it didn't go fully through.
I get it.
So now we know where the school spends all their money is on windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's built very very properly back in the 60s or 50s or whatever when this building was built.
So it's like a brick castle at this point, you know, if they didn't upgrade.
Full of asbestos and lead paint too.
What do we do now? I mean, we can't just
keep whittling away at the window, I guess.
I guess. I mean, it's going to probably have a similar effect, you know.
I mean, only if we do that, which I don't want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. Yeah. Hit it with a hockey stick. I don't know.
I will lean the hockey stick against the wall, and I will pick up a chair and like hit it with the metal legs of the chair.
Okay, I'll move out of the way so I don't get glass shards or anything.
4.
Nice. You managed to get through that second pane of glass with that hockey stick, but at just as you pull back, maybe to swing again, you hear first you hear that very familiar ding 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 of the intercom.
Uh-oh. Nobody should be using that right now.
And you hear a voice coming through that intercom, and it says, "One down, two to go."
And I will sort of just like, let the chair fall, and I'll like pick up the hockey stick again, and I'll work on like just like pushing out like the
Yeah.
the extra bits of glass that didn't quite make it out, so we can get out without cutting ourselves up.
Okay. Make me let me think. Maybe both make me a perception check.
Okay.
So let's see.
2.
So I started at an 8 with that one, then a 4, so it's a D4 now, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a 4.
Okay. Tim, you I think you both recognize that voice. It's a voice you have heard for a few years, but not this year. It is voice of your former history teacher, and they you don't know. Yeah, that's not true. You know exactly what the story is about this person, and you are probably the reason that they are a former teacher.
Oh.
And Tim, that is very stressful for you. So
Yep. All right. I will mark one of those off.
mark one of those off, because
Right.
you could have done something about that. That shouldn't have been this way, but it's something you caused, among others, maybe.
All right, Josie, go on. And I'll sort of like, make little circles with the hockey stick, being like, all right, go through the window.
Okay. I'm going to climb through the window as best I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
You it takes a bit to make that hole big enough for you to climb through.
Okay.
But you'll manage, and you're able to climb out and bob out, and you're now standing in a pouring rain.
Nah, I don't mind the rain.
You're wet in 2 seconds.
It's fine.
Drenched.
It's not the first time. I don't care.
Yeah, and then I will drop the hockey stick out the window, and then
grab it.
and then I will climb out the window myself.
Okay.
And I'll hand you back the hockey stick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The both of you, make me a perception check.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask for Knox, as he is able to see all of this.
Okay.
And you heard that voice. It's a bit weird. You see your own body lying there. And you see actually Tim and Josie kind of ignoring that, maybe not stepping over you, but it's close.
What about me? What, am I invisible here?
And you also heard that voice coming from the intercom that said 1 down, 2 to go. You gather that you're the one they're talking about.
At least I left a beautiful corpse. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
A beautiful corpse with a massive shard of glass sticking out of his neck.
Right.
I still look better than you, even dead. So.
Is your presence a D10? I don't think so.
Actually, they can't hear me anyway, right? So
No,
Probably
no,
not.
they don't.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know.
No, they don't. I'm gonna let you help them a little bit
Okay.
at this point. You can, if you want to, give them some of their skills back.
Okay.
2 in total.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
it's going to I'm going to ask you to roll your resilience.
Okay. Which should be down to D6 now.
It has been restored, so
Oh.
it gets back to if you get
Okay.
your ghost, you get all to
Oh.
reset all the skills.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. So I don't remember what it was to begin with. I should have written that down.
I can help you with that.
You know what? Yeah, because
D8.
I messed up my sheet where I kept the current and the whatever. Okay.
No, perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Next time I'll know. I got a 5.
Okay, fine. You're fine. You can give them 2 skills back. So 2 in total. So you can give Tim or Josie 2, or you can give them both 1, and that resets one of their skills, and it's up to players to decide which skill you want to reset.
Even dead, he still doesn't like Tim, so he's going to give 2 to Josie.
Okay. All right. So
you get to reset 2 of your skills.
2 of the skills. Okay. So I think I'm going to reset
Ghostly
the
hands go.
perception. The perception to 8, and what else did I use? I think that's all I used was perception and agility. Agility's at a 4 though, so maybe
it stays at a 4 then.
Yeah, I think that's all I used, so it'll go back to that.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Good. What were your perception checks?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, I didn't do that yet. Perception check. Sorry.
Yeah, but now it's reset, so you get
It's
to
reset,
do a
so it's at an 8. Okay, so I have a 6.
Okay, perfect. That buys you some time, because the door of this classroom swings open.
Oh.
And you see standing there Mrs. Hemingway, who was probably the voice you heard, because this is your former history teacher. The history teacher, you all got fired. And she's heading your direction with a larger than necessary knife.
Go.
Okay, I'm just gonna run towards, I don't know, I guess the woods, if there's one there. I don't know, whatever's here. I'm going.
And I am doing the same.
Okay. Roll me, as it is pouring down now. Roll me an agility both of you.
Agility. Okay. I got a
4.
1. I got a 1. I probably fell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn it! For you, it's it's hard to run at this moment because there's a lot of mud at this moment in this
Mhm.
grass, and that's the same way you lose your footing, Josie. It's just so slippery, and you just fall down in the grass and in the mud, and you feel this. You feel her approaching, and that stress,
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
gets to you.
stress. Right. Okay, I put stress here. 1 stress. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I roll
You
something for
can.
this, or do I just get up?
No,
How you want to
you
do?
you stumble a little bit. You
Okay.
can get up.
Okay.
But she has gained on you, rather
Okay.
rather fast.
All right. So I'm gonna start running away, just away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tim, you have reached the woods that are not probably across the field. I don't know if you're trying to see if Josie is following you, or
I would definitely like like look back like every now and again, but
Mhm.
he's very much like looking back in horror movies is what gets people killed. So
Yeah.
so he'll like occasionally look back out of concern, but also he's
Mhm.
like, I don't want to die right now.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, you get into the I would call it relative safety of the woods, out of sight, at first. Josie, you are being chased at this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna, I guess, continue to run.
okay.
Do I roll something again or no?
Yeah, roll me an
Okay.
agility again.
Agility. Okay, it's a D4, and I got a 3.
Okay. You are able to stay on your feet. And you run and run and run towards the woods, towards the trees where you saw Tim disappear in.
Right.
And as you reach the edge of the forest, of the woods, you try to catch your breath and you look back,
Uh-huh.
and there's no one there.
Okay, they're gone, I guess. Okay. I'll be all right. And I look around for Tim if I can see him.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Perception is it was a D8. Did I already use that the second time? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, then I'll roll it. It's a 5.
Okay.
Mhm.
You see him a few feet from you.
Okay.
Probably somewhere behind a tree.
Okay.
Or behind some bushes. I don't know where Tim would have gone.
And I'll like see her as I'm sort of just like, trying to do some relative stealth in this rainstorm in the woods.
Right.
But I'll see her and I'll like walk up to her and I like over like the wind and rain. I'll just be like, "What direction is town?"
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, let's get away from here regardless, and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
start walking through the woods, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Roll me, Tim. Roll me an intellect to see if you can guide you to civilization.
4.
Okay.
This D4 is treating me relatively well today.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. You're
Mhm.
lucky. You have a feeling that you've been walking for half an hour, an hour maybe, at some point. And that's weird because these woods are not that big, of that large. But okay, you're sure that behind that next tree, if you go just walk just for 5 more minutes, you're going to be fine. And as you're walking, you also remember, okay, there would be a party in the woods, right? And you're quite
Yeah.
certain that you're heading that direction, maybe. But you don't, probably because of the rain, you don't hear anything.
I think we should be getting close.
We should hear if there's a party still going on. There should be sound, right? Little glow lights, something.
In theory, but also there's a giant downpour going on right now, so
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
maybe the stupid prep kids had some sensibility.
Maybe they didn't want to get their nice fancy clothes all wet or something.
You're Nox, if you want to help them in one way, shape, or form, feel free. But
Wasn't sure if I was just sort of floating behind them or.
yeah, you can if you want to, you could. You maybe even can scare them a little bit if you want to. You can influence the physical world. It can cost you a little bit, but
What do I got to lose, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Your
Not much.
immortal soul.
I think he's just sort of watching. He's just sort of, in a way, just sort of enjoying this in a way. Because now, like, they just like walked away from him. So he's just sort of,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He wished he had smoked all those joints. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still had 5 more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You keep walking and walking and walking, and you faintly do hear some music. A couple of meters away from you, which checks out because you think you're near a clearing where a lot of people, where multiple parties are being given or being held. If if Tim or Josie ever attends or has heard about it, they would know that.
Yeah, I'm sure I haven't heard anything. Yes. No one talks to me.
I think Tim is very aware. He just doesn't give a shit.
Exactly. So yeah, some faint music at this point.
Well, I guess there's a party out here somewhere. I don't hear any people though.
Yep. Well, let's look, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
We'll continue making our way towards the music.
towards music.
Mhm.
In 5 minutes, you stand at the edge of this, well, a large clearing. You see some cars there with their lights on, probably to illuminate the party
Mhm.
here. You see a bonfire trying to
In all this
keep up.
rain.
Yeah, it's just some smoldering at this point.
Mhm.
And you make me, because it's raining and it's dark, and make me a perception check to see what you gather at this point.
I've got a 2.
Great.
And I also have a 2.
Okay. You
Love the deep inhale of a DM.
it startles you what you see here. Even though you don't like these people, this is something they didn't deserve. You see several bodies lying here. I think around 15, 20.
Oh,
Even.
jeez.
Oh wow.
And the weird thing is that they don't display any physical injuries. And that's what startles you even more. Seeing Knox die in front of you he wasn't a nice guy. So I don't know how much you startled that, but in these bodies there are people you like. This maybe for you to a big word, but who were decent towards
Tell me
you.
Brittany wasn't there. Tell me Brittany wasn't there.
Make me just to see if that's something. Make me a perception check.
Oh, please don't let Brittany. Gotta get his dice out. Okay. A 1.
Oh.
Even in death.
I'm gonna treat her as someone you have a bond with. So as you are floating behind these two and looking over the carnage that you see in front of you, you recognize that blonde hair from a miles away.
Oh,
So
so now
yeah.
I go into oblivion. So.
No, you also get 1 stress. You have to you start it over again.
Okay. Well, I have I have ghost stress now.
You have ghost stress. Yes.
Oh boy.
wow.
Okay.
Same thing applies to that. If you have 3 ghost stress,
Wonderful.
then
you're gone forever.
Then you're gone forever. Or maybe you blame these two for whatever has happened and you want your revenge. I don't know.
It could be.
Yeah, he's kind of looking around like somebody headed out for Brittany. So.
But yeah, that's stress for you both.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't look injured, though.
Do they look like? I would say, do they look like they were like poisoned, or do they look like they literally just like dropped dead for no reason?
Make me an intellect check.
Okay.
Both of us or one?
You can do if
Okay.
you want.
Yeah. Okay.
3.
I've got a 2.
Okay. Josie, you notice that there are. No, let me say it in a different way.
Okay.
Tim, you notice that a lot of them have a cup with them, a drinking cup, just these plastic red
Yes,
things.
the classic red Solo cup.
Exactly. Those are the cheapest. And I think before you are able to point Josie towards that, Josie, you think, okay, but this is weird. This what is this liquid? And you
Taste it.
touch your mouth with it. No, but maybe not even taste it.
Okay. Maybe smell it. I mean, I don't know what you're.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it smells like booze. It's not that.
It can cover a lot in booze, though. I don't know. Maybe this killed them.
Probably a safe bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the cup down somewhere, and it's either that or they passed her on fentanyl, because that wouldn't leave a mark either. This is why you use pot instead. It's safer, especially if you grow your own. With these guys, Anyway, most of them wouldn't care what I think anyhow.
Let's just get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Flying along.
That 2, Josie, is your third stress, right?
Second.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Second.
Yeah, where are you heading?
Just like more in the direction we were already heading. Since we found the party, it's like hopefully that means town is not too much farther away.
We can find a road and see if anybody's able to drive us out of here. Maybe.
Yeah, there's a path from here to probably one of the bigger routes, because they should and they have to be able to come here. So so you follow the tracks, and I'm gonna ask all of you, even Nox, to make a perception check.
Okay.
4.
I've got a 1.
Okay. Okay, with that 3, Nox, do you want to interfere in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, because now that Brittany's gone, he really has nothing else to tie him to this awful school. So I don't know. Maybe he'll. They didn't take the phone with them, did they?
No.
Okay.
No, that would have definitely still been in his pocket or whatever.
Yeah.
When we were trying to flee for our lives.
Right.
With a murderous teacher chasing you.
Yeah, he actually may just kind of trail behind them a little bit
Yeah.
and just kind of keep an eye out to see if he sees anyone following them or just kind of trying to watch them from behind to see if anybody's following them or anything.
Okay. You see this that is something you've missed, Josie.
Oh.
But Tim and Knox will both be able to see this figure coming out of from between the trees. Lunging at you with a knife.
Oh.
I want to.
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I want to see if I can actually push Josie out of the way.
Okay.
Yes, and
Probably.
and can I like reflexively try to hit the knife out of her hand with the hockey stick?
Okay. I'm going to, for Tim, roll me. You can choose a strength or an agility.
Okay, it's currently the same, but
Okay.
yeah, under normal circumstances, I would choose agility, but they're both the same at the moment. Another 4.
Okay. That is that a D4? That's really
Yes, my
Really young
D4
to
is
you.
it's my Halloween D4 also.
Oh, cool.
Ah,
Very cool.
perfect.
So it's treating me very well right now. It's like we really have to prolong your suffering. We can't let you die this early on.
And I'm gonna treat this intervention of Nox as that. So that means that Josie, roll me an agility, but now you need a 4 to succeed without a cost instead of a 5.
Okay. I've got a 1.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Tim, you're no, at first Nox. You try to you're not used to being a ghost. I'm sorry. It takes a lot of practice, and it's something you have to get used to and learn. And you forget that you're not physically there anymore.
Yeah, orientation is until Monday, so I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Your guide is a bit delayed. He should have been there by now, but yeah, they're very busy. We have these 15, 20 new people as well. So yeah, no. And Tim, you act a second too late because Josie, you feel this burning or this sharp pain. Almost the same way as with our poor Mr. Anderson.
Oh no.
In your back, and
Okay.
this is a large knife,
So
and
I
you
probably
feel,
fall. Right.
yeah, it there is a lot of strength coming with that, which is a bit weird because Mrs. Hemingway doesn't look like a very strong person, physically strong person, but there's something in her demeanor and in her anger maybe that
Mhm.
makes her, stronger. She just really resents all of you.
Okay.
So yeah, you go down as well.
Okay. Am I still alive for a minute or?
Hmm?
Okay. So I'm probably dying. Tim, burn my poetry. Okay. It's in my bag. The world doesn't
Okay.
need to see that.
Okay.
We need to hear the poetry.
Yeah.
Just let her live
Host-
long enough to read one of them.
Read one of them? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
please
read
do.
a short one. They're all kind of
Please
short.
do.
As she's dying, her bloody hand laying across the page.
Flipping it open. Okay. This one's called In Darkness. 3 a.m. The rain is relentless. I'll wait till it stops. My lighter is as empty as I am inside. And I'm gone.
Deep.
Her
Yeah.
last words.
Last words.
How does Mrs. Hemingway react to the poetry?
Well, you
She stands
you were
back and waits.
Yeah, she just thinks, okay, fine. No, she probably thinks, okay, I'm glad she wasn't in my I wasn't her poetry or literature teacher.
She writes
because-
emo poetry, so you know.
Yeah, true. No, she is. You swung at her with that hockey
Yeah.
stick.
Yes, I wasn't trying to like hit her in the head or anything. I was just trying to knock the knife out of her hand, but clearly that did not work out.
No, you were just a little bit too late to save Josie with that move, but it does hit her. So she stumbles back a little bit, allowing Josie to proclaim her last words.
Yes.
And I'll just like, I'm assuming the knife is like still embedded in her back.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and I'll sort of just like hold the hockey stick out, and I'll say, Mrs. Hemingway, I'm really sorry about what happened to you. I know I could have probably said something or done something or anything, but this is really fucked up right now, and you should stop.
Make me a presence roll.
Okay. 9.
Wow.
Oh, nice. You see that she looks at you for a second. Looks at Josie at her feet. And then starts crying. Sobbing. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. All I wanted was revenge. All I wanted was my life back, and I couldn't get it back. And I wanted everyone to die.
Okay. Wow. I suppose I can understand that. Like, people at the school really suck. Like, really, really suck. But look, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about what happened to you. But we can still like make this right, or we can like go get help. We can find somebody to do something. I don't know. We just have to get to town and.
No, we can't. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to. No, we're not. And she moves to pull the knife out of Josie's back.
I will sort of like. I won't swing at her again, but I'll like advance on her a little bit. Be like, "Don't you fucking do that! Do not fucking dare!" With the hockey stick.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a presence again.
Okay. Oh, that's down to a D8 now.
Mm-hmm.
8. My
You're
Halloween.
on a roll.
I know my Halloween dice are treating me so well.
They feel this is my moment. This is the
Yes.
time of year.
This is the. I don't care that Halloween has passed. This is the time to shine.
It's still dark outside. It's still creepy. She stops in the middle of her movement. Doesn't say anything, just stands there. With her hand on the haft of the knife. Not pulling it out, but...
Look, Mrs. Hemingway. Just get the hell out of here. Just I don't know. Like, find somewhere else. Start over where nobody knows you. I won't say anything. I'll say you were like a dude in a hockey mask or something who just went on a rampage. Or I won't even say anything. We can pretend I wasn't even here.
You see her looking at you. You promise?
I promise. Just leave.
You see her letting go of the knife and taking a few steps back between the trees, and she's out of your sight.
All right. I will pick up Josie's poetry.
It's terrible poetry.
And you said there's a fire going on right now, yeah?
It's smoldering a little bit, yeah.
Okay, and I will toss it in there.
All right.
And then I will make my way in the opposite direction of Mrs. Hemingway. I'm keeping my eyes in that direction for the time being, and I will just slowly make my way back opposite in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm. This is a path that heads into town, actually. First towards one of the roads, and then back into civilization, so to speak. And you are on the lookout for any movement in a forest, just to be sure that.
Yeah, just making sure she doesn't. It wasn't like, yeah, we're good. Just like bullshit me or anything.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't see any movement or anyone trailing you, following you. And first signs of
it just manifests from the smoke of the fire.
Sure, why not?
Its name is Ezra.
Oh no.
And Tim, you're seeing the first houses where it's not that late at this point, where a light is on. Where do you go?
I will just go home.
Right. Do you alarm or inform anyone about what happened?
Nope, they'll find out soon enough.
And
he kind of feels bad about it, but he's like,
shit happens, right?
you figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
supposed to be a party in the gymnasium tomorrow, so they'll definitely find out by then.
All with authentic props and everything. So.
Or if 15 to 20 young people don't come home for the night.
Yeah.
Josie, you have that weird experience that that's that calmness you usually feel when you do you. You have you're in
Right.
you're
Yeah,
into
you know.
writing your poetry and smoking.
Right.
But this is a weird this is a weird experience. You are in the woods, you're in the dark, it's raining but you don't get wet. You see
It's weird.
yourself, your body,
Oh,
and you see Nox next to you.
I guess we're dead now.
Yeah. And we know
Why
who
are we
did
still
it.
here?
I mean, there's a reason
Yeah.
we're still here.
That's probably it.
Nox has all of a sudden become enlightened as a ghost.
What's the reason for
Okay.
existence?
Right.
That's what it took for him to die, to like shake something
To grow, yeah.
like brain. Oh,
Right. Yeah. So we could go follow her and avenge our deaths, maybe.
exactly.
Be the annoying ghost in her next home or something.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
she can't get away with this.
Right. Right. We can torment her for a while. If we
Yeah,
want
let's
to.
go.
Gotta follow her there to see where she ends up.
Yeah, that's not a problem. You follow her.
I teach Josie
Right.
how to fly.
Okay, I gotcha. You can just, yeah.
I think that's a perfect epilogue kind of conclusion. How do you what are the obnoxious things that Nox and Josie do with this poor woman?
We keep letting her cat out for one thing. Cat just keeps getting out.
Constantly letting it outside.
Just constantly
Yep.
letting the cat
Out
out.
you go, kitty.
Maybe pouring like medicine or something into her water or something like that. Like,
Something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've already have a plan for the sequel. So
Wow.
the Deadfirst Club 2, Dead by Prom. So
Oh, that could work. Yeah. Yeah. And you have to do the like stomping on the floor above her, to freak her out a little bit. You gotta do that.
basically,
Yeah.
basically drive her,
Classic. Walk up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Turning lights off on.
just drive her crazy until she kills herself. So
Yeah.
Seems fair. She killed us. Yep.
Tim, for you, there's probably some note or record of you being there at this at that unfortunate time. So I think you are being questioned to determine what your role was in all of this.
I would imagine.
he's gonna blame Nox. I know it.
I don't know. I don't know what Tim's statement is going to be on this whole thing.
I'd say he would probably explain it out verbatim for the most part, but change Mrs. Hemingway to a mysterious masked figure.
Aw.
Yeah.
Feeling guilty, aren't we? Yeah, I think that's the story for now for
now,
that
yeah.
first club.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think Josie's obituary is going to mention how many marijuana cigarettes she has carried on her. It was a business.
Knox
Just
was tragically slain. He just, and mourned by hundreds. So,
It's the full
By
page obituary in the
hundreds.
small town newspaper.
Hundreds of people
Yeah.
mourned him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably named the gymnasium after him. Well, his dad, paid for the gymnasium to be
Right,
named after him.
so, maybe it's already named after your family.
No, that's the library.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
could be that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, that's quite a good
That was
score
good.
to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and one wasn't even by her doing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was just by the environment around
Right,
us.
right.
Yeah, the dice giveth.
And the dice
dice
take
take
it
it.
away.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't expect to die trying to break a window open, but
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
Such is
yeah.
fate.
Yeah.
that was fun.
Alright.
Thank you.
That was
That was
good.
fun.
Yeah,
That
That
was
was
that was really
good.
fun.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Okay. Well, do we want to introduce the players or anything like that? It's up to you. Okay.
Yes, please.
Why don't we start with let's start with Jen for a change.
Starting with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Jen, and when I'm not playing here in creepy games that are so much fun, I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast, which probably went up today. It's about the Diablo series of games and books and whatever's going on with the company. You can find it at shatteredsoulstone.com.
All right. And Aloysius.
Hello, I'm Aloysius. You can find me on many a game on this lovely channel. And I guess an update on my friend Justin's project. It just finished printing. So
Awesome.
for everybody who backed it, it should be shipping either now or in the very near future.
Awesome. All right. And me, you know me from lots of games here. I really enjoyed this game, and I am already planning my own one shot of When the End Comes at some point. So, and I would like to have Sandra play. We're going to plan that for maybe some time in the spring. But
Cool.
Thanks everybody for watching, and let's talk to our director.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Catherine, and this is a game I had so much fun designing and running today, as well as on other streams and as a home game as well. I get to play my own game next week in a home game for the first time, so I'm really excited about that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, so cool. And you can find this game and anything I am planning to design or have designed on Itch, also on Sandra Catherine. That's also the name I use on all of my social media, which is mainly Twitter at the moment, but for how long, I don't know
Exactly,
yet.
yes.
Excellent question.
Mhm.
So I'm working on some other things, but I really had so much fun GMing this and playing with all of you guys. And thank you for having me here.
Of course.
You
Thank
did
you.
great.
All right. Anything else from Crash?
Any last minute comments?
Oh, please.
Let's see if he has any questions. Oh, well, he does have one comment here.
Oh.
Oh.
That's the Mastodon that he and I are both on. So.
Yeah, I'm trying that out now, Mastodon, but I don't get the hang of it. It's just
It takes a bit.
lot.
It takes a bit, yeah. Yeah, the one we're on is mostly a lot of people who like video games and a lot of people who are queer people and a lot of people that aren't. So
Oh.
yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Nice.
And like I said, every time I see Mastodon, I think the band. I
Yeah,
get
I did think of that at first, but you get used to it after a while.
Because I clicked on it. I'm like, what happened? Did they die or something? And I'm like,
Yeah, no.
oh,
It's
we
not
gotta go
that
to
at all.
Mastodon. Okay.
Like,
okay.
no, they're good. They're fine.
They're fine. Mhm.
Because I'm supposed to see them next year. So,
Oh,
Oh God.
so well,
Okay.
well, thanks everybody. This is a lot of fun, and we'll do it again soon. Thanks
All
everybody.
right.
Bye.
Bye,
thank
everybody.
you. Bye.